Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca, and today we have...
Hello everyone, Mrs Gigi here. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's always fun to have you with me on Fridays, Mrs. Gigi. Hey, and look at that. Anyfin is the first one in. Bet you he'll be doing some fishing. fishing this weekend. So, what's your big plans for this weekend, Mrs. Gigi?
None really, which is kind of nice. My daughter, with the graduating class, they just went to the Canary Islands. So, yeah, we are kind of, waiting on updates each day from her. But other
I
than that,
understand
nothing.
that. It's been killing me with Gatton. They're now on the cruise. I was getting the updates, they in Italy, and now they're on the cruise, and it's just like, yeah, I seen one of the people that are with them, that are traveling with them, posted pictures of Greece. I forgot that they were going over to Greece. Um,
Mhm.
so I think that was like the first stop on the cruise. So, well, hello, Darian. How are you?
Hello, Darian.
He has all kinds of great information about travel in Germany. So if you're
Oh,
in, if I know, don't do you go down there sometimes, or is it
we're just, you know, fast flying by Germany to Switzerland. So,
Switzerland? That's what I
yeah,
was thinking. It's mainly to Switzerland, yeah.
yep.
But yeah. So, do you want to tell everybody what? Oh, you're on your way to Germany. You're always on your way
Uh-huh.
to Germany. He's always going there. He loves it there. Um,
Uh-huh.
do you want to tell everybody what the heck we do on Fridays? Hey,
Yeah,
Janet VV.
hello, Janet. Welcome. What we are doing is creating with the help of one prompt each week. Week 24 today. So we've done this 23 times so far, all kinds of prompts. And yep, we have both created ourselves a little journal to have all the creations in.
I
Uh,
would like to suggest if we could do 2 this week because I will
Absolutely.
not be able to be here next Friday.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true. We can definitely do both this week's and next week's then.
I think so because then the week after that I won't be able to be on because I'll be
Yeah,
traveling.
because yep.
So it will be so I think 2 this week and maybe um we might
Yeah,
need
and
2 or
then
3
then we
for
will
a little
see,
meet
like
up.
have a
But
little. Yep. So the ones that we're going to work with today would be
I
this
sure
week your favorite hobby. Kind
okay.
of, you don't we don't really have to do too much of explanation with that. And then next week's is what do you want to be in the future, or what do you want to do?
What do I want to be when I grow up, huh?
Yep.
Well, one, I'm never going to grow up. So there, that's out the door. All right. So like
Uh-huh.
favorite hobby and what I want to do when okay. Well, that's not too bad. I think I got it. I probably could blend the two. I don't know. Okay. Hmm.
Mhm.
All right. Hmm. Let's see where I want to go with this. I think we're going to go over here. Thanks, Janet. From last week, I did a double page there.
Oh, yep.
Hey, Dana. Okay. So, ooh, I got an idea. This is going to be an easy one. Maybe if I can find my idea, where could I have put it?
Let's see. The favorite hobby. That's kind of obvious. Let's see if I can what I will use really. Let's
Favorite hobby. Favorite hobby when I was a child. That would have been a fun one to do.
Oh yeah. And then about the future, what you want to be or what you want to do.
What I want to be when I grow up. I wonder when I was young, I went from being a school teacher to being a secretary. My mother was a secretary. So,
oh,
yeah, not that I didn't realize how not marvelous that type of thing, how that's not really something that you know. And then as I got older, that's when I wanted to be a fashion designer, and that's the steps I actually went to. But in reality, what I really ended up being is a glorified secretary. I was an administrative assistant for most of my adult life. You know, that's for my most which was a secretary. So there you have it. I got to be what I wanted to be when I grew up. Okay.
Fingers crossed for me. There is like a thunderstorm right here in the village, a major one. So it might be that the connection isn't really good. And no, it's not. You know, people, I haven't seen rain in like 4 or 5 weeks. It started literally like 6 minutes ago, and now it's over.
Now it's over.
Yeah. And I just hear the thunder and like,
you know, it used to be like that in Texas when we were in a drought. You know, those first 7 to 10 years I lived in Texas, there was no rain, and people would get so excited about rain. It'd be like, oh, and then yeah, exactly. It was like, oh, well, that lasted like 4 minutes. Now, you know, we get rain. We've been getting rain every season, which is pretty darn cool. But our water levels are still really horrible in our, you know, in our aquifers. But yeah, I know. It's so funny because I know that feeling. It's like, oh yes, it's raining. We need it. Our everything, you know, is so dry, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, that wasn't even a spit. There wasn't, you know, even, the water bounced off of everything.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was.
Mrs. Gigi had me all excited, worried that she was going to get cut off and we're going to lose connection, and now it's already gone. It's moved its way on to wherever the next stop is.
Yep.
I'm not at my desk because I am looking for something specific. Do I have you all intrigued?
Of course you have.
And then I always disappoint when I finally get to that. When I finally show you guys, I'm always like, and this is it, and it's like, oh, that's it. Found it.
You know, the question about what do you want to do in the future, or what do you want to become, or whatever, however you see that question or prompt, I'm kind of pleased where I am.
Well, aren't you going to school though? Aren't you taking additional?
Yeah, but that's just, you know, extra courses for what I do for, you know, my everyday thing in work. So, you know, you can always get some more information and be more educated. It's a never-ending story.
Not me, Mrs. Gigi. I'm the most educated. I'm gonna put my sticks down for my favorite hobby. Well, these are my old ones.
Oh. Oh, I think you can still hear the thunder.
Oh yeah, I heard it. Rumble, rumble.
Yeah, it was literally like right above us a couple of minutes ago.
Hello, Candy.
Hello, hello. This is supposed to be some sort of sign or.
Oh, wait. I can do 10. 3, 4, 5, 6. I hear it. It is a rumbling.
Yep. So don't be surprised if I'm suddenly gone, or I have no clue what happens.
I will cry. Mrs. Gigi, come back. That's what I'll say, okay? Please hurry back. I just love that. I could lay here. I could sit here and just enjoy listening to the
I know.
rumble.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too.
I love thunderstorms.
Mm-hmm.
I love to listen, and here we have a tin roof, and of course at my sister's house there's a tin roof, and I just absolutely love hearing the of all the rain on the tin roof.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really relaxing to me.
Me too. And the thunder, it doesn't bother me at all. I love the sound of it, and yep. Pick up. Oh man.
So prompts, different kind of prompts.
Ooh, that would be so cool to see it come in, Candy, and then watch it rain down. She has a glass roof on one of the places that she teaches.
Oh.
Candy's over there on the other channel.
Oh, yep, she
is wondering who we're talking to. We're streaming on both of our channels, which is really fun.
Let's see what we can do. Create string or something else here. This is representing this a school building, not the school that I'm working for.
What's for dinner tonight?
Today, we are not allowed to do the barbecue thing anymore, which is kind of sad because that is mostly what we do throughout summer.
Yeah.
But
why not? Because of the heat, or because there's no rain?
Oh yeah, because of the heat. You're not allowed to not even in your own garden or anything. So
yeah, we go through that a lot too. The burn bans. When there's no rain, they stay. Yeah, we can't. No ground fire is what they call it. Although usually they don't usually say anything about barbecues. So
yeah, the thing is they haven't done that in the past either, but this year they've changed it. Maybe because of it being like I don't know, they compared it to like way back, maybe like in the 80s or something. This isn't normal at all here in Sweden, having this early in the year.
Yeah.
It has been ongoing for like 6 weeks already.
Yeah.
So it's really early in the year, and that's why they have.
It's smart, I think, because all it takes is one little ash or heat to start dry
Yeah.
on. And that's what we see here in Texas is usually people that don't know any better. They just moved here from another state. They don't know burn bans. They don't understand them. They don't understand how fast our dry grass catches on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Kitty Jen.
Hello, hello.
Did you get your stuff? I haven't even checked. Some people have gotten their stuff, some haven't. I made a big ubu goobu.
Oh,
Big
you
ubu
did.
with the Janets. I was so afraid of that, and that's exactly what I did is I made a boo-boo with the Janets. But we fixed it because of Janet VB. She's awesome and is gonna help me out, sending stuff that I sent to her, help me out by sending the package out to the right Janet. That's it. From now on, they have to change their names. That's what I
Oh.
did. Yeah, yeah. We don't see, yeah, we do see that. I hate to admit that I do see that too. Not as far as you know. It might not be. I
Oh.
haven't checked to see who all got, like what was delivered. Some were taking more time because of the type of shipping I used, so it was cheaper to
Mm-hmm.
do it slower and that kind of stuff. And you know what really gets the fires usually, Candy? The dumb people that go off road with their vehicle. They're like waiting in a line
Oh,
in
yeah.
traffic,
Mm-hmm.
and then they'll drive through the median thinking, to get to the other side because they're like, I'm not going to sit in this. I'm just going to drive over to we have frontage roads, and they
Mm-hmm.
drive over to the frontage road, and they're already off and gone, but the heat from their dang undercarriage of their car starts the fire. I
Oh,
see
yeah.
that all the time. That happens so much because people are
Yeah,
impatient.
we had a house on fire last week here. So
Oh,
yeah, that was kind of scary because that
everybody
wasn't,
okay?
yeah,
Good.
no one was home. So in that way it was, you
Yeah.
know, but
That's the most important thing, but it sure is sad to see them lose everything they own.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would be, I think, devastated. First, of course, just like I said, that Gatton and Shannon were fine and okay, but the loss of all of my things would just be, how would I make this page? I would be
Yeah.
lost.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's something that you don't want to have experience
Never. I don't ever
again.
want to experience it. I experienced my dad when I was young caught our field on fire. Hey, Jasper, caught our field on fire, and there are we live in my mom's house is in the oil industry
Mm-hmm.
area, so there's tons of oil wells that are capped and such, and on the far side of our property is an oil well, and that was our biggest fear, is that it would hit that and then the fire go underneath to the oil, to all the oil.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
um, but boy, that was so stinking scary as a kid. Um, that fire happening now. It's volunteer firemen. That's all we have in that area.
Oh, yeah, that's what we have here because the closest, I don't even know where the closest station is. Like the big one is like
Right.
10 minutes away or 15
Oh,
minutes away.
geez, the big fire station from the big one is probably a good almost hour, 40,
Oh,
50 minutes. Yeah, yeah, the close one. That's the closest to, our area. I had a friend in Emilton, PA. Get out of here. I was just looking at homes in Emilton. That's not very far.
hmm.
Huh. Candy? I was just looking at houses in Emilton.
That's kind of fun.
Because I was thinking, well, it's not, that far from my mom's house and closer than Texas. And,
Yep.
because Shannon still has work to do. She's still got, a couple years to keep working.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to keep that in mind. Ooh, look at how pretty that looks on the other side, too.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. So there we go. There's my hobby.
And what do you want to do when you grow up?
What do I want to do when I grow up? I want to be a cat wrangler.
Oh, of course. Who would have known?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I don't want to paint here.
She is just crashed, guys. Look at this. All that for a year, I've been wanting her to cuddle and hug and come and hang out with me when I craft. And all I needed to do was open up the window so she could see the birds coming in. That's it. What am I making, Kitty Jen? Our prompts for today were your favorite hobby. So these are my prompts. That's my favorite hobby to do. And then I'm going to do the other prompt, which is what do you want to do in the future? And I'm using it, what do I want to do when I grow up? So these are my old prompts. These aren't the current prompts. These are from previous time. I tried to make sure each one, I should have picked blue and orange. That seems like what everyone always, and purple. Blue, purple, and orange is what usually the prompt colors they pick.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like what everybody likes. All right, what do I want to be when I grow up?
That's a tough question.
Yes. I think what I want to do is I want to just be retired. I want to live in I'm going to put the trees and I'm going to live in the country. That's what I want to do. That would make me happy. I'm going to do.
I want to be happy. That's the thing, too.
I want to be happy. Oh, I kind of like that. Oh, I like that. Let's see. Let's see if I can be happy. That's a good idea. Oh, well, whoops. Whoops.
The hobby here is to paint. That's my thing. And a schoolhouse. I'm actually going to do a little bit of a different type of work back in August when all the school starts again. So that's gonna be fun. Huh?
I keep getting her tail. I keep getting little fur. She has fur it's everywhere. Her fur is just always somewhere.
Oh, is that like the winter fur coming off or something?
No, it's like her fur's, like she's so fluffy that it poofs everywhere. So like you touch it and it's all her. What I've noticed, her fur is she's very sensitive. Like she can feel, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes sense. Like she's very sensitive when it comes to things touching her.
Never had that in a cat before.
Yeah, me either. I mean, usually, it's almost like every single one of her little furs are like a whisker. You know how sensitive their whiskers are?
Yep.
That's kind of how her tail, or not just her tail, everywhere that has fur on it.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And look at, she's decided I'm going to put that tail right there in your way, Mom. Mm.
Like I told you last week, put a little bit of paint on there and maybe she will
Oh, right.
contribute to beautiful create.
And I could sell it for $1 million.
Yep, absolutely.
Or at least maybe a $500,000.
You'll never know. You never know. Let's see, what else can I put there? Some green. So what do you have plans for the weekend? Anything special or fun?
I have to finish getting all of my craft stuff out of the living room back into my room. So
Oh,
I was clean. The room was looking decent, and then I started pulling that stuff in without. I was like, I'm running out of time, so I'm just like pulling stuff in here, and it's just like, oh my gosh, my room threw up again. It was looking
oh,
so good. It never stays though. So I'm gonna do that. I don't have much more to do. I took that extra hour that we weren't on, and
uh-huh.
I worked on bringing stuff in, and I pretty much just have some sewing stuff that needs to come in here, like hand sewing things.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other stuff is my doodling books, and that will go in the bedroom. So then I have all that stuff cleaned up, and that
Ooh.
makes me feel good. And so probably 20 minutes to do that. And then after that, it's all going to just be like the straightening up and cleaning up and trying to get ready for my mom to get here, which comes Monday. Hello, Dusty Unicorn. She flies in on Monday. So the other yesterday I
Oh,
texted her and I said, Mom, don't pack any clothes. You'll be naked the whole time. It's been so hot here. We're getting up to heat indexes of 100 and over 110 already.
oh, wow. Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, yesterday it was, I think it ended up being 108 when I looked at it last night. I thought it was a little bit higher. They might have been just
Mm-hmm.
projecting higher,
Yeah.
but it was
Mm-hmm.
108. Yeah, we're under a heat advisory until Sunday. But I
Oh,
went out to
wow.
get my car inspected and I couldn't breathe. It was so horrible. Mrs. Gigi, I was like, oh my goodness, this isn't good. It's too hot. My mom's gonna die here. She does not like the heat at all.
Oh, she doesn't.
Oh heck no. No, she's never been down here in the heat. She's only come down in November or October
Mm-hmm.
and in April. And in April she thought, or in October she thought it was really hot. And now when she was here in April, we had um, a really rainy year. So she didn't get
Uh-huh.
any heat that year at all. It actually almost rained every day she was here. It shocked me
Hmm.
how much it was raining. Yep. So,
Yeah, that's, we are, I would say only up in 95, but that for Sweden, that is like
that is
extreme.
just and that's Fahrenheit
Mm,
or is that
yep.
Celsius?
No,
That's
that's in Fahrenheit.
how in the world are you guys getting that hot?
I know
Oh my
that's the strangest thing. It happened like 100 years ago. Last time it happened.
goodness.
That's it.
Great.
It's not supposed to be that hot here up in
No,
it's on
right.
the wrong side of the
Supposed to
planet.
be. Right. And you're so north or yeah, north.
Yeah,
You're so north
yeah,
there.
that's the thing. That's why all the I don't know. There are so many scientists and people, talking about it.
It's
Yeah.
like, did the Earth shift that much? It's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it has to do with that El Nino or whatever, is it
Yeah,
pushing?
we have that, from the Gulf. It's coming throughout the sea up to Sweden. So
Yeah,
yeah, I don't.
yeah, maybe.
I'm not. I'm not too. You know, informed about all these climate things and the
I
whole
do
thing.
know, though, that I was reading some information about climate and stuff recently, and I did find out that the ozone that we were destroying in the 70s and 80s has been closing up.
Yep, I
So
heard that too.
people cannot be out there claiming stuff about the, no, we've closed that. That's not the problem anymore. I was like, good. They can't blame us Generation Xers on that forever. They were trying. I
Yep.
hear people, I do still hear and read, like, people will use that, like, that this damaging of the ozone layers and stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah,
no, you're on the wrong. That doesn't happen anymore.
it probably, changes a little bit, but I remember here at least it was like a report about the ozone like once a week for several years
Oh,
when I
yeah.
was like a
Yeah.
teen.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. I remember that, that was definitely a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it must be something. I don't know what with the climate because up north, like Sweden, it's not supposed to be this hot. And I don't know if you know, but up in northern Sweden, there is a ice hotel. The
Oh,
whole
yep. I have
hotel
a,
is. Mm,
I have a cousin that went there.
oh, okay. Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's completely made out of ice. For those that don't know, and they have been talking about this hotel melting because of the heat. So yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
that would not, that's like gone. It would be, that's not something that is like, we'll just shut it down, for the, oh, we've got a bug outbreak or something. You know, hey, are you comfy, baby? Are you comfy? There we go. There you are. Look at you.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Janet B.
Oh wow, how cute are you? Hello.
I can't believe she's just hanging out there, hanging out with mommy, huh? Watching me flip the pages.
Well, she's really comfy, just laying there.
I'm surprised. Mhm. Oh, she's even giving us a yawn.
Let's see. Isn't this tricky?
I'm so tired. Watching birds is really tiring, huh?
Mm-hmm. Of course it is, Mom.
Back over to the window she goes. Look at her little bum. She's got her.
Oh, she's really stretching. Oh, wow.
Little piggies. She's got her. She's all frogged and just as happy and content as can be.
Oh.
Who would have thought? Let's see what this says it back in whatever year. Let's see what year this is. This might be this year's. Let's see if this came true in March. Cancer. This month, nurture relationships that are clear win-wins. Caring for your collaborators is what motivates your sensitive and family-oriented sign. You won't always know when you're being observed, but your graceful way of taking charge will be noticed. Oh, look at that.
Oh, okay.
Interesting little doodad that was supposed to happen in March. Okay, let's see. Where do I see myself? Where I want to be.
I don't know about this. Oh, I definitely need. Let's see.
I see myself rewriting art history. That's what I see myself doing.
Yeah, I wish for myself.
Exactly, Jen.
I should change these windows a little bit. So now the thunder and everything is gone. It wasn't.
Now it's back to the boring life.
Yeah, everything is, oh no, totally gone now. I'm thinking about writing the whole, in English or Swedish.
I think because you go through this every week. You're like, do I want this every week?
Yeah, it's like, do I want you all to understand it or no? Just kidding.
See what this book has to say. Let's see if I can find what I see me cruising in the future. I see that also happening next February or January. I think that's in January. Next one.
Where are you going then?
The same thing that we've gone before. We're down the Caribbean, but it's on their newest, largest ship on the Jubilee, which is coming here in, I think, October. It's the one I wanted to do. I wanted to ride from England over to here because that's where it's being remodeled or revamped or whatever is in England. And I wanted to, I think it's, anyway, it doesn't matter where they're at. Anyways, I wanted to do that, but I couldn't. No. Hey, Katie KK. But
so are you going to England and then back,
Oh,
or
no, that's what I wanted to do, but no, we're taking it out of where we usually do down in Galveston.
okay, okay.
Western Australia. Look at that. Let's go there. I could cut that little ship. That's a yacht. Paradise with a purpose.
Oh yeah, that would have been
Malaysia.
something.
You never think about Malaysia, but look at how pretty they have this little place.
Oh wow.
I mean, I wouldn't think that's a they're over here. This is Scottsdale. This is United States.
Mm-hmm.
And that looks too hot. They have giant spiders. They have giant everything.
Oh, I don't want to go there.
Where's this? River cruise. Oh, I was watching cruising on it was really interesting. It was in Sweden. Is there any?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sweden can have a ship, right? You guys have the ocean.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, and there's, I guess, they take a cruise ship into this cove where the ship barely fits in it, and it spins around and comes back out. And he was actually a Swedish native captain. He was the boat captain, ship captain.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, New Zealand. I would love to go to New Zealand, but I already looked there. They won't let me live there. They won't let me get my visa, they won't let me become a resident or whatever it is. I don't remember what I was looking at.
What?
Because of my disability, they won't because I would be a burden on their economy. I mean, they have their own people, of course.
I don't even know what to do.
When I was like a couple years ago, I got in trouble because I get wild hairs up my. Hey, wondrous natures, welcome. Oh, you're not on my channel. Welcome to Mrs Gigi's channel.
I'm gonna, I am actually gonna sing this in Swedish just because it's a little bit strange, but here it goes. Välkommen, 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 välkommen till min kanal. Välkommen, välkommen, välkommen. That's kind of how it goes in Swedish.
That's how it goes. I wrote this. My song is going national.
Yeah, definitely is. But that's just for Fridays.
How fun is that? You sang my song.
Mm-hmm.
A love letter to Italy. Isle of Freedom. Where's this at? Oh, South Carolina. That's like right here. So they'd not take you, not as residents. We would have to be there, I guess, just on a visiting visa or whatever. But yeah, when I looked into it, because I found how I did it is somehow, I don't even know how, probably Facebook, because you always go on, you always get on some sort of wormhole, and it usually starts from Facebook for whatever reason. You hush up, Dana. Hey, Sharon.
Yeah, we will kind of not listening on that. I don't know.
But I found out that, I was interested. I found a house and I was like, oh, well, what would I do with this house? And I found out, oh, they raise sheep, not really cattle. It's more sheep because cattle is kind of, I guess they're not native there or something. So, so I was like, oh, well, I could be a sheep herder.
So that would have been something.
Right, I know. So I was in the house the price was like really good for what you were getting. So then I was like, well, how do I buy a house in New Zealand? So then I do some research on how that happens and what you need to be and how, if you're a foreigner and everything, well, how do you become, how do I become a citizen of New Zealand,
Yeah.
dual citizenship kind of thing. Okay, well, then I started reading all this, the requirements and all that, and in there is when it was talking about disabilities and the I can't remember how they worded it, but I remember part of it was a burden on the economy
Oh,
to
wow.
financially support somebody. So I guess if I took my own money, they'd be fine. But to go there and then to try to get services would not be, I guess, would not happen. Well, look at that. There's Australians coral.
That's a little bit strange to me, just saying.
Well, they are kind of in the middle of nowhere, and
Yeah, yeah,
let me tell you, shipping there was crazy. Shipping to Canada was worse than anywhere. Sorry, Janet. Both you Janets. I've had a fiasco. Now it's going to be called the Janet Fiasco.
Oh, was it that
It was
expensive or hard to do or whatever?
I
I
just
don't
meant
know.
I made a mistake, and I
Okay.
shipped some of their things, both of them, and
Uh-huh.
and the sad thing is I took everything out of their boxes because I got concerned that I did that, and I
Uh-huh.
took everything out of their boxes and I split it up and I taped them up because I was like, perfect. Then I put their names on it. Perfect.
Then
Janet
put
VB
it.
with hers. And she's like, this is not perfect. She didn't say that. She didn't say that at all. She's been wonderful through this all. But she's going to have to mail Janet's Janet Burgess a box of
Oh.
stuff. And I had to pay for that and send it over to Janet VB. Do not do a Janet. Yeah,
Oh.
that could be my yeah.
Oh.
But
Oh, I thought like Janet Nash or something. I was like, oh,
no,
over.
it's Janet VB and Janet
Yeah, yeah,
Burgess.
yeah. Okay.
And shipping to Canada was most expensive than
What? Even
anywhere.
though it's kind of
I
kind
don't
of
know
close.
why I did or what I did or if I'm going to get charged or if the people from other countries are going to get charged normally because I messed them up. I don't know, but for whatever reason, hers came up the most expensive. Crazy.
What?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to ship 2 boxes to her. But once Janet VB drops it off at the post office, I hope it's okay. And Janet B, you're going to have probably stuff in your box that's not yours, and we're going to just let you keep that stuff and donate it if you don't want it, or happy mail it if you want. Happy mail it. It might be flat. I don't know. I don't know what you're getting. Hi, Penny Pudge. I don't know. I hope everybody else's boxes are okay.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to refund everybody, it's going to be like, boy, that was a waste of 4 days. But it was fun. I'm not going to lie. I had a lot of
Our
fun doing
fingers
it.
crossed.
So, in the big picture of it, I had fun, and I couldn't believe I got quite a few emails and a couple text messages that said, I had so much fun. I really enjoyed coming, and we need to
Oh.
get your money somehow. Janet, you're so funny. Hi, Dan. Good morning.
Hello, hello.
Oh, man. I almost was thinking of driving it to her. That's how much it was like, well, for that cost, I could just drive it to Canada.
Yeah. Oh, that is crazy to me. Like,
Really, I don't know what I could have been doing wrong. There's nothing. And especially since I did it again today. I had to do another box and send them. So, and when we took the box in, because one box is going UPS. And I was talking to, or not me, Shannon was talking to the lady at the UPS place. And she said, UPS sometimes will show that they're cheaper. She said, but then once it gets to the border and it goes through customs, there's a charge. So Janet B, you need to let me know about that charge and I will go ahead and I will fund you that money. But I didn't know that. That's the first time I've ever used UPS, especially international. So this next box, I'm just sending it USPS. it's international. So there's not going to be any charges or anything on there, like extra additional charges, except they said there always could be that chance that customs gets you.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a way really to control that.
I was surprised with Jen sending me through UPS not having any custom fees or anything like that.
It came UPS. Nice.
Yep. Mm-hmm. In like, I think it was like 5 or 6 days.
Wow. And see, Miriam's, I want to send a package to Janet Nash. It was a fair size box and it was going to cost me over $50. Yep. Janet. Yep. Yeah. Your boxes cost more than what was purchased for sure. And that's why people are stopping the buying, because it's so expensive. Crazy expensive for shipping. You know, when you can just go buy it, you know, you want to support people, but when you can go buy it at Amazon and get the free shipping, right? I mean, yeah.
And then this new thing like Temu or whatever, I'm a little bit scared about looking into that because I realized that I think, it was Laura, former like Jersey crafter.
Oh yeah.
She had a Temu video up on her channel the other day, and there is a lot of things exactly the same as on Amazon, but way cheaper.
Yeah, well, I'm finding stuff to be the same. I was looking at something, and you know, you can go to Google and look up something, and I did that, and there was an Amazon and a Temu, exactly the exact same picture, of course, because they are from the same company, exact same price. I was like, well, I can get it in 2 days with with Amazon. With Temu, it might be, you know. Rebecca, you sent. Wait, what did she say? Well, you sent my things I bought before I paid for shipping. Did I not charge you for shipping, Jasper? Did you get your stuff? It's possible I forgot to charge you for shipping. I did have, hold on. Let me go get now that I got people talking about this. Hold on. Let me go get the papers.
Yep, absolutely.
Yes, I have her here. Baby. I'm going to be honest, I sent everything out pretty much before I got shipping, mainly because I wanted to get it shipped out. I didn't want to hold on to stuff. You want free shipping? Let me see. No, it says you paid shipping, $9, honey. Did I put the check mark next to the wrong person? It's possible.
Yeah.
After I did the Janet fiasco. Oh, she's okay. So you got your stuff? Was it right?
Fingers crossed for that.
I hope it was right. Jeez, and cracker jackers. Oh, she went down with Jughead. That's why she got down. You're a good girl. Oh, she loves smelling his feet. And he does not like her to smell his feet. I don't know what's up with that. I think it's very irritating. Yeah, it's very strange because, you know, he's okay with them cuddling with him and cleaning his ears. But and I don't know if it's because it's soft, maybe it tickles him, but she goes over and sniffs his feet and it drives him nuts. He jumps every, you know, like, and kicks her, not, you know, like, but you know how dogs will do that.
Yep.
Little goes.
Yep.
And it's just like, all she wants to do is smell your feet. Well, if it's wrong, let me know. No, it's not wrong. You let me know if it's wrong. Like I even sent to, I think she paid though. I think she finally sent shipping payment in. You know, I'm real organized, right here. Oh, wait a second. Maybe the check means I asked you for it because it looks like I did check marks and then paid. So maybe I emailed you, but you didn't pay. Pay it.
Something.
I like that. I like that better. I'm okay with getting another $9. I'll check and see if I got it or not, hun, and let you know. Sometimes I don't always understand my notes.
Or you can sponsor Becca with
But
another
then, like
9.
Janet BB, I know I sent her shipping and she paid it, and then I refunded it. Because my friend makes assemblages. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, I think I owe you money. Well, you can look on PayPal and see if you sent that $9. That's what I can do too. Just check it, check your PayPal activity. I like your picture, Miss G. I'm not doing anything. I'm just
Thank
gabbing
you,
today.
Kitty.
I'm like the gabber. I'm just over here making all
This says a meaningful work in Swedish. So, and this is some sort of representation for a schoolhouse. I don't know about the curtains though. I just felt like it needed some color.
I like it. Yeah, and that's how I look at the windows in schools. Especially like child care centers. They're usually Yeah. I wouldn't think that's a house, but you never know. Houses can be fun too.
And then this whole thing will represent the painting, crafting, whatever we are doing, kind of, situation here.
Whatever this is that we do.
Yeah.
I'll show this.
I'm amazed by this whole thing. Actually, it's half a year already.
Amazing.
Kind of. But it's kind of fun because I realized I made 2 signatures, and the first signature is filled apart from the first pages or the first spread. And then I have one more signature for, the second part of the year. So.
Yeah, I think I'm probably going to run out of space, but that's okay. I'll figure out how to fit them in here. Oh, Sharon wants to see a flip through. We usually try when we're done, we flip through them. But we can.
Yeah, we will. Yep. I don't know. This one was. I had a little bit of extra time just talking to Becca while she created her page. I think it was. So I created a page with cuts. And this was. Let's look into it. Number 2.
Well, don't be sorry.
Use objects on your desk, and I had some fabrics laying around, so I just used that.
Oh, are we flipping through? You want me to flip through mine too?
No, you are still creating yours. I'm just showing a little bit. Quick.
Thank you, Jasper. I always count on honesty, to be honest.
A couple of
appreciate that.
Pages still available, and this first signatures. Oh, you are like changing it up. Me on the big screen.
I put you on the big screen.
So all kinds of different things here. This was a representation of my name. Star of the sea, or strong woman, it means. My real name, of course, but we did speak a little bit about that. Use brown. I think this kind of was last week's. Springtime or something. A little bit of, everything. And then a couple of prompts back here. So, yep, fun. Oh, I remember this one. I didn't really finish it. I was meant to write something because this was a lock and a key and a door.
Oh, yep.
What in the world? I should have put the paper piece where I had the thing here. Oh, let's come up with something else to write. Something that's a lock and a key. Was it a poem? I think it was some sort of poem. And, you know, the signatures themselves are either scrap bits of paper or, you know, like this, for instance. This is made with, actually, the kids in the class that I teach. They made this. Just splattered paint, and then we did a project with a paper like that. So I kind of saved up on all kinds of. This is another version, just splattered paint. Kind of cool to just, you know, have pages like that. This is a children's book that we use in the school where I teach, and it talks about how you can like show your emotions and all the different kind of emotions that we as people have. Because as of right now, I work with small kids, special needs small kids. So we talk a lot about how you are meant to be a good friend and, you know, things like that. I don't know. Do I want to kind of add something in here on this page? Let's see. Kitty Jen, what are you writing?
So you bet me to
I don't know about this thing on my iPad. I have this little heart in it.
Oh, yeah. Does it do anything if I do that? If I hit the heart? I
So
see it doesn't do anything. All you see is a black blob go through the screen. It doesn't do anything. Like it'd be different if it showed someone, but
yeah,
just
I
shows
know, and
doesn't make sense, does it?
yeah, and the thing is, like, it is hiding part of this
Yeah,
little
yeah.
you know, screen where people. So that's a little bit of a bummer. I don't know why they have, you know,
Yeah, I wish they
placed it
would
where
fix
it's
that.
placed.
Yeah, because it could have been up at the top so that, you see
Yep.
the new stuff come through and oh, I have Dana still popping up on there. Ay, ay, ay. Nightbot doesn't read my mind very well.
No worries. We will support Dana, of course. Oh, I love the purple. Are you using the prompts on the
No,
left?
no,
Oh,
I'm
you're
just
not.
adding color here for the background for my words that I'm going to put on here for what I want my future to be. So I'm just adding pretty purple since it's my favorite color. I want it always to be in my life.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, gonna mute me again.
Beautiful purple color blobs. And I don't know, let's look into this grid thing again. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Or is it 16? I'm thinking this spread. 15, 16. And let's look into these to use. Or maybe something that Jen sent. Words. So the thing that I have decided to do throughout the whole summer is one grid each day. Just symbolize something. So I'm going through the 6x6 piece of papers that I have, because usually, you know, they never ever get used. And now I bought myself some new paper, so of course I'm gonna use those too. Butterflies, let's see. Maybe I'll use this because it was a really hot weather, so ice cream season is definitely here. And I had another fun thing happen. I don't know if you follow me on my own channel. I do have 5 kids. I tend to not speak too much about them because it's, you know, the whole YouTube thing is my thing and not theirs. But one of my sons love elephants, so that will represent yesterday with the thing happening with him. And the grid, square, heart, whatever type, I don't know, shape or whatever. I don't really mind. What?
Those elephants look familiar to me. Did I send those?
Yep, you sent it. Yep, you sent it. So I'm just making a shape. That's what it is. I'm not really going for any specific today.
All right.
We do want to have it even bigger, like there.
Oh.
Maybe something like that.
I'm missing one of my future plans. My future plans.
What?
My future plans have disappeared.
Oh, okay. Is that like a hint of something?
I'm wondering if whatever, I think the other, I don't even remember what the other word was. Oh, here it is. I found it. Whew. Oh, dreaming big. Almost lost it.
Oh, that could have been. Ooh.
I wouldn't have been dreaming big no more. Rewrite art history. All right. Okay. Okay.
So you don't want to have just this paint or something else on here. Aiming for the shape. Like that. Covering the whole thing up with some bits of paper, I think. I'm going forward. Let's see these. Let's see. Literally just gluing things down on this. Maybe just
Yeah.
Is that a thing that I like? I don't know. Not really, but I will go with that just because that's what I have.
I don't like it, but I'm going with it.
Yep, that's a part of using up your scraps.
True.
And it will probably not look exactly like this in the end anyway, so.
Now you're doing some. I think our dishes are actually done up. I think Shannon, they might be in the dishwasher. Out of sight, out of mind.
I know that too well. I just came home from work, and it is 6. No, it's 7 p.m. already. So I came home 6 p.m. Looked in the kitchen, prepping for a mug of coffee, and all everything from the washing machine, not the washing machine, seriously, what am I doing? All the dishes were there, and I'm like, okay, how in the world am I going to say this in a good way? And the thing that came through in my mind was, yelling at the kids, I love each and every one of you, like, I don't even know. I cannot describe it. I love you so much. But it's summertime. You are home all day long. Me and Dad, we are at work. Please, pretty please, can you take care of all the dishes? And they ran up doing it. So, yep.
And is that how it went?
Yep. Hopefully. I'm like, fingers crossed, and then some extra prayers for it lasting. You'll never know. Maybe we'll do the same for tomorrow, or Sunday, and then the whole thing will be over. Right. They have done their share in the household.
Okay, I did my share, Mom.
Yeah, I don't know. Usually they are kind of good when it comes to that, but they have with summer holidays doing more important things, of course.
But, well, are you back again? Look at you. Hello.
Oh, hello.
She doesn't even wait anymore. She just jumps right up here like, okay, move it over.
Let's see. That's... Oh, now she... I wish... But I could see, like, if you put a puddle of purple paint and put her paw in there or something, like, that would have been really cute.
I need to get some, like, children's paint.
Yeah.
I mean, this is non-toxic, but I wouldn't want her eating it. I'd want to use something that I know if she ingested it, it's not going to make her sick, Although probably anything would make her sick. Oh, Luna, she does not like to be held. I try, like at least once a day I pick her up, but she sits there like as still as can be. But if you move towards something to put her down, she's like, come out here. And scratches me, and not like necessarily like scratching me to get away from me. Well, it is to get away from me. I can't, but like she's jumping, so she puts her nails in me to push off, not like, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah.
I have scratches on my legs. But so usually when I hold her, I grab her and I don't hold her tight because I know she doesn't. So I hold her real loose, but she doesn't try to get away from me until I like go to put her down. And it's like, you can't put her down softly because you have to be like, okay, go.
Oh, okay.
She cracks me up with her head. She goes to look behind her. She doesn't turn her head. She flips her head over like a dang owl. Like, it's so fun. What she do? I wish you could see her. She's doing it. Let's see if I can catch her if she'll do it. Luna. Oh, now she's going to turn her head. Look, look. All the time, though, not just once in a while. It's like all the time when she goes to look for something, her head goes, Luna. Hi.
Oh.
She's like, it's like she's always looking upside down. You would think, what are you doing, Luna? What are you doing, honey? She is so funny with that head.
Maybe she can like see her own shadow or
Oh,
something,
I
or
don't know. Yeah, well, but she doesn't like even when, well, but maybe it is. Maybe she sees like fluff on her head and it catches her eye or something. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Oh, what did you get? What are you stealing? No, I hope you didn't really just eat it. Whatever. I think it was string, which of course is not very healthy. And
oh no.
over there, silly girl. I need one other thing here. So my future is dreaming big, lots of joy. I want to create, and I'm going to rewrite art history.
Ooh.
I know I got some big dreams.
Yeah.
I want to find maybe at least one.
See them be fulfilled.
You're going to knock stuff over. Oh, if you jump on it, I might lose you guys. She sees the keyboard, and unfortunately, it's not. If she jumps on it, she's probably going to shut me off.
Oh, okay.
And it's there because I can't reach it. Unfortunately, it fell, and I haven't been able to pick it up because it's in an area I'll have to get like Shannon to reach it for me. Yeah, why don't you come on over here and look out the window? Come on. Come on back over here before you do something that's bonkers. Nope, up there now. Bedtime stories. No. That's a pretty blue. Isn't blue your color?
Yep, absolutely is.
Those are some pretty blues. What are you climbing the wall? Hmm? What are you doing up there, weirdo?
Was she seeing like a fly or something? Because
no, yeah, in the bedroom. That's usually what it is. There's a fly that she's trying to get. But yeah, I already checked that out, and I don't see nothing flying around here. Thank goodness. Thank goodness those flies went away. She must be bored. She's getting into everything.
Oh, that's
bored, Luna.
Let's see. 16, 15.
Do it.
June. Oh, I kind of not accidentally, but June or juni in Swedish. So today it actually rained. What about putting something like that on there? Encourage you inspire me. Gratitude, hope, strength. determination.
Oh, she didn't jump on it, although she is over there.
I wish this was a little bit bigger.
Oh, there she is. She's stepping on it. Yep, she's doing it.
Oh
Saved
yeah,
it. She didn't.
Jenna.
Come on out of there. Come on. She's like, but I can't, Mom. There's no room. Why did you get down in there? Come on. There you go. Come on.
That
You
is
can do it.
huge. I'm trying my best of. Ooh. Yeah. I need to do it kind of off screen, closer to my eyes, because this was tiny. So one thing that I thought of is, when is Gavin coming home? Is he like this weekend or?
The boat returns on Sunday. They stay overnight and they get home Monday. I don't think it's an overnight flight. I think it might be. Maybe they get on the plane on Sunday. I can't remember if they're staying overnight one more night in Italy and Rome, Italy, but or if they're, I don't know. I know he's home on Monday. I know they fly in on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
At a totally different hour than my mother gets in. My mom gets in like in the early afternoon.
Oh, okay. So you have to go back and.
No, they drove their truck and left it there. They drove their vehicle there because they were going to take too much stuff and they wouldn't all fit in my car. So and they didn't think about me driving their truck until last minute. And it's like, well, you can't do that. You guys, you had a year to plan this, and now you're saying at the last minute. But
so have you heard anything from him, like what he thinks about this whole trip, or
no, I haven't heard a thing from him. I've heard, Mandy is the one that sent me pictures and such. I haven't heard anything from him. And I told him, I asked him, I said, you can use your phone, just don't use it every day, because it was $10 a day. And I said, for your whole trip, that would be, a little bit too expensive, but you can definitely, use it 1 or 2 days if you want to and send me pictures or talk to your friends, whatever. Because on the boat, he was taking his laptop and he was going to get,
Wi-Fi
access, to use it on the boat. So I'm going to be thinking in the future too. Always thankful. I wish this was a little bit bigger, but Candy says her dishes are going to wait until after dinner. Smart. They're not bothering you saying, hey Mom, wash me, Mom. Yeah, they're not doing that, so just leave them there. Now if they were noisy, I would say go ahead. So they're doing their thing, hanging out in the little kitchen. I say leave them be. It's you know what? It's summertime. They're on vacation too.
I don't know about that, but
yeah, unfortunately at summertime the dishes build up even more.
They do.
With Gatton being out of school, because he was out early and stuff, with him being out of school, I couldn't believe how much more. And just him being in his room doing nothing.
Can you imagine me having 9 kids?
No.
With I don't even want to talk about it. But
Mrs. Gigi, you have a screw or two loose. You'll lost the screw along the way.
All of the 9 kids aren't mine, so. With friends and everything coming over, usually since I think it was like the 9th or something, we have most days like 10 or 11 kids uh,
Just hanging
throughout
out.
the day, and then some of them it's a little bit crazy. Just a
But
tiny.
they're all pretty behaved, right? I mean, they're pretty behaved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they absolutely they are.
Yeah. So I have this book that I took apart. It was a book about hands, and it was a it's actually right here. I'm throwing the rest of it away. Well, I probably not. I'm probably going to
Ooh.
keep but it's the book of the hand, and it talked all about you know the it's really good paper too. I might jelly print on this paper. It's like that cottony feel paper. Anyways, it talked about all
Oh.
introduction of the hand, and I was gonna do just a hand, some sort of hand because there's so much fingerprints, and
Uh-huh.
it
Ooh.
was just
Mm-hmm.
really neat, right? Just a really neat book. Look at this,
Yeah.
right? But
Oh, wow.
what I did is I went and I pulled out like look at this pig, this here. Isn't that neat?
Huh.
So I cut that out. I'm going to use that, and then it has all these like
Wow.
little these are actually they took things out of you can see that it's out of a book that they added this,
Oh, okay.
but it talks about the different parts of the hand and what it means and blah 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 blah. The art of divining.
Huh. Wow.
So I probably palm reading things like that. I think I didn't read it because I was like I just thought the images were really cool. But look at this. I thought kind of
Wow.
twin cheese, right?
Yep, definitely. Oh, those were,
I
are
thought it
those
was the
like the
alphabet.
sign language or whatever?
Well, that's what I thought, but
Yeah,
I
that's
did,
how it looks.
but it
Or
didn't. It's
I don't
none of
know about the.
there, there's nothing on here that's like American Sign Language. So I think it
Oh
has
no.
something. I don't know. Like if you do these things, I don't know what language that is. I don't know. I didn't read the book, but so I cut out all these pieces of from the book that was just so cool. I thought they would make I
Wow.
could make or little the intellectual hand. It talked about the finger like these I guess were the headings that I took
Uh
because it
huh. Yeah.
the sensitive hand. I don't have a sensitive hand. Anyways, I thought what a neat little book, and I was gonna get rid of it. The practical hand,
Huh, wow. Well, that's
intuitive
like
hand.
really cool pictures.
Yeah.
Mm.
Look at this one. I could use as a just really good writing. The writing and stuff. And
Oh,
it's not an
absolutely.
old book. I mean, it's older. It's from the '60s, so, but it's not like a old book. So
Hmm. I don't know if you heard my son. He was like, "Oh, excuse me." It was the dinner will be ready in 15 minutes.
oh,
Sorry for bothering you.
oh, what a good boy.
You
You did so good, Mrs. Gigi. Yeah, so cool. I thought, look at that. Wouldn't that be kind of a fun image to put on like a ABC?
absolutely. Huh,
I have
very
to come up
cool.
with a neat little. That's a pretty big, so a neat little tag, and I just need to come up with colors and stuff. The
Uh-huh.
lines of the head and heart. I thought that was a neat little
Oh.
thing. But yeah, so now, but it's like I just got rid of all this ephemera and stuff during my sale, and it's like I just came.
Oh, you are creating new ones. I can clearly see that.
How
There's
cool
a
is that?
whole bunch of them.
Yeah, how could I just get rid of this? I was in my this was one of the things I pulled off for my sale. I was going to sell this book, and it was one
Uh-huh.
of the ones that I did. I came back with. I was really impressed. I was going to show you the box. I think I've already emptied it. I only came back without selling probably like I think it was about a 10 by 3 or 4 inch box. It was
Oh,
overflowing a
wow.
little bit, but it was because the
Uh-huh.
book was taller than box. But yeah, I did really, really good with not pulling stuff to keep like I have in the past.
Oh, yep.
So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Oh,
so this
that's
was, I sat and
really.
pulled this stuff out of the book, and now that I'm looking at the book, there's probably even more. But I thought even if I send some to for Happy Mail, I think some of this might be really cool Happy Mail too. Again,
Uh-huh.
just because of the images.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I wanted to share that. But
That was cool.
The Hand of Napoleon, after a diagram reproduced by Lenormand in Souvenirs Prophetiques. Too big a words for me. Too big words
Yeah.
for me. But look at this one here.
Oh,
Hello.
wow.
Even just to cut that out. And the cool thing about the book, it seemed like the pictures were on the opposite side on everything that I wanted to cut. Like none of them. I
Oh,
think I ran into
oh,
one that.
that is nice.
Mm-hmm. And look at this one. It's kind of big, but so I don't know what to do with it.
Ooh.
But this would be neat for kind of what is the oh, what's that where the flying stuff where the motor, what's it called? We've never done it,
No.
but we've talked about doing it. The bicycles and the aviator glasses, not aviator, but the glass. What is it called? Steampunk.
I see.
Thank you. I thought this would be kind of a neat to use
Oh,
for steampunk.
yeah.
So maybe I gotta. Ooh, and look at this one.
Oh, oh, wow.
The writing.
Oh, that's German, I think.
Oh, was it?
I think it
Yeah.
was. Or like that. Yeah, it's German.
See, I couldn't have read that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Oh, wow.
Just
I love, old letters and things like that with that kind of lettering. Like, that's beautiful.
history of palmistry. Probably reading of the palms, and so yeah. If anyone is
Wow.
interested, it's called the Book of the Hand. Oh, you can't see that. It's just called the Book of the Hand, and unfortunately, the cover sheet I threw it away. It got ripped a lot, but it has that little hand on. It's in look at the inside. It's got a lot of neat little, and I didn't even rip out, everything that could. Now some of these were too big for what I wanted to do, but I'm gonna have to come up with some hand art, something to do with all these
Oh, man.
images.
Oh,
Look at this.
yep.
This is neat. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
All
wasn't gonna.
kinds of something.
Yeah, it's just this. I mean, sad thing is I ripped it up and then I started reading a different, like little just things, and I was like, oh, I bet you this would have been neat to read. cut a piece out.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Too late now. Probably can maybe find it on Amazon, read it on Amazon. But yeah.
That's a really cool book.
Yeah, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, the paper is that really nice cotton stuff that I think I'm gonna look at that one. I'm gonna try to do some jelly printing on. I bet you
Mm-hmm.
it soaks up the paint. Like it definitely is gonna soak up the paint and probably make some really cool. Yeah.
It's really fun
Yeah.
to see.
I had bought it probably over a year ago, and it just sat here and sat here and sat here with the thoughts that, oh, there's and I bought it online, so I really didn't get to see all the pictures. But I thought, oh, that has some really, it was flipped through kind of like this, and I was like, oh, there's some really neat stuff there. Because wouldn't these be good if you were doing like not that, but like a murder mystery kind of book,
Oh, yeah.
maybe for the Halloween season or something. You'd have
Oh,
these.
absolutely would.
See, so there's lots I
Mm-hmm.
guess I could do with this. So
Oh, yeah. And the funny thing about it is you have many books like that, and then you look at the cover or a couple of pages like, why in the world did I get that specific book? And then when you pull it and look further into it, and all the pictures and everything, like, Oh, that's why I need to save it.
Well, I was gonna sell it. Exactly. I was gonna sell it. And then I started looking at it and I was like, wait a second, this really is kind of cool. It's got some really cool stuff in it. But like this is I was hoping it'd fit in here. I'd have to do something with that to get it to fit in there. But oh, look at this guy.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure it has meaning. Was the whole book. But I guess that has something to do with, oh, look, it's almost the size of my hand. My hand almost fits in it perfectly.
Wow.
All those different things.
Oh yeah, Kitty Jen do a murder mystery book for the the Halloween, like a Halloween.
Yeah, yeah. It would be kind of neat, right? To use the hands and come up with. I don't know. I'd have to come up with, I guess, a saying or story or something.
Mm-hmm. No, that would be cool.
Anyway,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's that time. So you want to
Absolutely
wrap us up, and we'll say thank you so much, Mrs. Gigi, for hanging out with me, and thank you to everybody that came in.
Mm-hmm. So the prompts for today were, let's look into those again because I can't really remember.
I really like all this.
Your favorite hobby, and the next one were what do you want to do in your future or want to be like for a profession or whatever.
I'm going to be thankful, and I'm rewriting art history.
Mm-hmm. And yep, and what's to come, you will never know. Maybe a little bit of a summer holiday type thing.
Yeah. So keep our bell rang, but I will, starting this week, my mother comes in on Monday, and my brother, my son's graduation party is next Saturday. So Friday, I know I will be extremely busy. The next week, the next Friday, my nephew's and my niece's graduation party is that next Saturday. So I won't be able to, try to get on that Friday. So hopefully though, the next Friday's the Friday before my birthday, and my sister might have something planned. So
so you never know throughout the summer.
It's going to be pretty busy, I think, for me. So, but on my channel, watch out, because I will probably be doing some streaming, some shorts of our trip this year. Because this is probably going to be my last driving trip. I will, next time I go, I will probably, if we might be living there by next summer, who knows? But this is probably going to be our last driving trip. So if I want to do anything fun on this trip, we got to make it happen this year. So.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And for me and my channel, I work up until, I would say, mid-July. So I will have a little bit of a change up in the schedule, probably go live like once a week. And after July, there will definitely be a change. So I will be more live than ever lately, really, because I feel like I've missed it too much.
Yeah. We've been seeing you on. I don't catch you as much as I used to.
Yeah,
I don't know if the algorithm is pushing you away.
I used to be live every day, and then it was like 3 days or 4 days a week, and then depending on work and your situation in life and things like that.
Life can get in the way, and I'm hoping after I get back that I'll get back every day. I miss it. I miss some of the girls that used to come on every day with me too, that I used to see. I miss some of them girls.
Oh,
but who knows now, and they might just be because of COVID not being around anymore.
Probably.
They were here because of that, and now they're back to their normal scheduled life. Darn it!
That's how it is, probably. But have a wonderful weekend, Becca and everyone.
Yes, everyone. Thank you for being here. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see. I'm sure I'll see you. Sometimes I come on Friday. Sometimes I don't. We will see. Thank you, though. Keep spreading love, guys. There goes Run out the room. Bye.
enough.